Alright, hello everybody, Silver here. We're back. Again. As per usual. Okay. Let's go over to Barastrum. I am not gonna lie. Doing a solo thing, like, if you're just playing solo in Power World, uh, once you start getting to, like, higher level, you gotta be very careful of what you're spending, like, tech points on, like, the entire way. Sure, you can earn more tech points through, like, doing bosses and, finding the books in dungeons for tech points. However, it's very difficult to get, like, everything, I will say. Like, if you're gonna try and, like, fully fill up, that's why it's better to have, like, multiple people, so you can each specialize in, like, something. Uh, because you really can't get that far into the tech tree if you don't. If you don't have, like, specializations and shit. It's very hard to do that. I'm not saying, like, a solo thing isn't possible. It very much is. I wouldn't recommend it, though, personally. Okay, let's continue with our daily bullshit. I hated that. We'll get one more today. That's what I mean by, like, I missed one. Because the daily one, uh, doesn't stack. Hey there, Norma. Hey, Norma. There we go. Might as well start getting Norma up a little bit. Oh. I have a full trust event here. Norma got into trouble again.
Besides me, no one would even bother reading Belly's etiquette.
Correction. Besides you, no one else actually needs
Hey! Belly,
even simple etiquette.
I'm just being honest.
You can't pretend to be a kid just because.
Valina, you sound a a bit...
Getting angry at our chief troublemaker isn't very helpful, is it? And now, even some Bangbu at the ESD are picking up.
The Bangbu are copying.
Yesterday, the receptionist Bangbu
Yep.
loudly proclaimed, Enna, Enna, at a visiting corporate envoy, meaning your hairline looks like an ether-eroded wasteland. Do you think that's cute, manager?
Ah, hot. Okay. Loudly proclaimed. Your hairline looks like an ether-eroded wasteland.
It's actually pretty funny when Bangbu speak.
That Bangbu does have pretty keen observation skill.
Norma.
All right, I was wrong.
The Bangbu talk like that because they hear you, even if you might not care. All Bangbu treat the chief technician as a...
Friendly jokes help bridge the gap between our guests and us.
Your neural circuitry is even less logical than malfunctioning Bangbu's logic core.
That was said to a corporate technical consultant last week. But his technical skills really were terrible.
Etiquette Manual, Article 3,
Valley, you actually memorized the rules? I thought you were just making them up on the spot.
If I'm constantly cleaning up after you, it should be...
So you came here today just to let...
No. I'm here to remind you that for tomorrow's external
Another reception job?
a council inspector, if they record any negative impression...
Who cares about that kind of evaluation? Lady Sunbringer...
But it will affect the department's budget, so you'll...
I'll do my best.
Good. Also,
It's not that I won't do it, but aside from Fairy, most importantly, if Norma won't even listen to you...
no need to worry. Just gently remind Miss Norma, and Norma actually seems to listen to you.
I do not. I just think Wise is kind of interesting, that's all.
That's true. Otherwise, you wouldn't be running to
For a lady my age, spending every day with Bangbu must be...
In any case, Norma is in your hands.
Don't worry, I won't cause you any...
I survived Fairy, so...
Make sure to say lots of good things about me in front of Valley.
Oh no. I had to do that. I was curious. Because I had seen people, like, commenting on that particular line in her trust ranks. And, like, because it shows that she's like not a child. She acts like a child to get away with shit. Even Valina points it out. She's like, no. Cannot act like a child. You cannot pretend to be a child because you are small. That's the wrong button. I'm going to press F3. We will, however, use these, I suppose. Might as well try to get Ultra Jake. I think I've seen something about the anniversary coming up soon. Like, sometime soon. For this game. Which, that'll be interesting. I wonder what they're gonna do with it. I wasn't around for the first anniversary. But I heard they gave out, like, a free S rank. Which that would be cool if they, maybe not a fucking standard broke ass bitch S rank, but like an actual decent one, maybe like one of the 1.0 limiteds would be a pretty good deal. I feel. I feel like that would be a pretty good thing. It would be great if they gave us the chance to get any of the 1.0 characters. Or 1.x characters. Rather than just, oh hey, here's a free, here's a free choice of one of the standard S-rank characters that you could possibly get when you lose a 50-50. Here you go. You're welcome. Praise us at Hoyo, praise us here, because we gave you something for free. Like, I hope it's not just some basic bullshit like that. I wouldn't put it past them. I'm gonna be honest, would not put it past them. However, I hope it's not that. I would love for it to be a choice of, like, any of the limited or standard banner 1.x S ranks. Because then I could actually get something decent, like Astra, to throw into my my party with with Billy. Not Billy. Anton. I could throw Astra into my Anton party. Sure, Nicola's very good. However, he needs Dylan and Astra to actually be decently viable. I think I would need to change his build too. Maybe not. His build might work proper the way it is. Sorry about the crunching. Technically, I still need to, like... There's still a lot of things I need to do for Anton to actually be good. And I did already, like, miss my chance to get, I believe it's his best in slot, Winjin. Because I was saving for Billy.
Battles can actually drive evolution? Here's the research subject. Excalibur! All out of the climb!
Don't blink! Charge! Everyone gets a share.
Jesus Christ. It's so laggy. There's a lot of there's a lot going on. None of those are good enough. Alright, so let's continue leveling up our Norma. Yes, our Norma. Soviet Russia. Oh, stretch. It's communism. Communism at its finest. We share the Norma.
Smart choice.
Don't I still need to level this up? I do. I do need to still level this up. Okay. Let's take this into combat. Let's go, Norma. You're getting closer and closer to 100% crit. I don't think I'll get there. I think I need a couple more crit rate rolls for my disk drives. But that can be fixed easier. Wait, what am I swapping? I don't need to swap for this. I forgot. Yeah, no, Norma's kind of goated. Not gonna lie, Norma's she kind of works for this team very well. Just genuinely. I feel like for the second anniversary, they should give us a choice of one of any of the 1.x limited characters before they put them in the fucking standard banner.
Exploring the outside world.
Like, genuinely. They do need to add them finally to the fucking standard banner. So they can stop occasionally throwing them into limited banners, or so there's no issue for people who might actually want to fucking try and build like a Harumasa. There's people who can't even get the potentials for Harumasa because he hasn't come back. They can't even really try it out. I know Harumasa's not supposed to be like great, but the thing is, like, you shouldn't have a character that's not accessible or not obtainable at any point. I'm pretty sure he is going on almost fucking 2 years of not coming out. I can't because he hasn't come out since his release, basically. I don't believe he's gotten a rerun. Okay, I do need to do this one again. So we could go ahead and do this. Run it for this. And then we can go deliver that coin. The bottle cap. Sorry, not a coin. It's a bottle cap. We could go deliver that bottle cap. I know, like,
All they think is the fireworks show.
genuinely, my ideas probably people would be like, oh, what the fuck? Like, that's just not how, we all know that's not how these gotchas work. When that kind of shit, that kind of thinking, only applies to Chinese gotchas. Genuinely. That doesn't apply to, like, every gacha game that exists. Because there's Japanese gacha games that are actually good about, you know, that kind of shit.
Target locked. Fireworks show.
Don't blink! Raging starlight! Come on! It's showtime!
I feel like people often forget, like, the quote-unquote most popular gachas are mostly Chinese, and don't realize that there's gachas that exist that don't apply to the Chinese methodology. I do believe that's an often forgotten aspect of gacha games. Because you see a lot of, like, gacha YouTubers, people who do a lot of gacha. It's almost always just MiHoYo gachas. It's almost completely, that's what, like, again, they're the most popular, I feel like. At least mainstream popular. But there are a lot more gachas that exist. And people complain, like, when you talk about gacha games, and you bring up Fate in comparison to, like, a Chinese gacha, they're like, oh, but Fate's rates are so poor in comparison to, like, one of these games, because the pity is, like, you have to do so much to get the pity. It's so many pulls, like an obscene amount. And yeah, the pity is a lot of fucking pulls. I believe in FGO it's 330 or something. It's in the 300s. But what they don't realize is that is just your guarantee to get the banner. 5-star. And unlike gacha games like, you know, Zenless Zone Zero, that pity does not reset. You can't, like, prepare for the next gacha, like the next banner. But that pity doesn't reset if you're going for that character. No matter how many S ranks you get, that pity will not reset. No matter. You're, like, guaranteed at 330 to get at least one of the banner 5-star. I'm pretty sure even if you get the banner 5-star, it doesn't reset. But I can't remember. I don't often pay attention to that when I played it. Still play it, but, like, when I play it, that I don't pay attention to that. I don't believe it does reset. even when you get the banner 5-star. So you're guaranteed that, you're still guaranteed that 5-star if you hit 330 pulls on a single banner. So, like, the game's nowhere near as bad rates as people act like. But, either way, that'll be the end of this video. So thank you all so much for watching. And if you enjoy my content, like me rambling, just sitting here ramble while I mindlessly play this video game, I have 2 ways down below that you could support me that aren't just watching the video. The first one requires no money. It is my Honey Game referral code link. I'm not sponsored by them. It is my personal referral code. Because I've used the service for several years. All you have to do to support me through that is click the link and sign up using that link for Honey Game. And then download the app on either a PC or Android device. Anything works like that. And then just use the device. You can't just like download it on something you don't use. You have to download it on something you do use. But as you use the device, doing normal things that you would normally do, just nothing particular, you gain money. Sure, you can't pull that money out till you have $20, but it's still just free money that you're not doing anything to earn. And on top of that, it helps me. By every $20 you get, I gain $5. They give me 5. Not out of your earnings, just they give me 5. The other way does require money. It is my coffee donation page. It is just a donations page. There's no exclusive content on there. But if you have extra income and you do really enjoy my content, that would be a good way to support me and help me be able to afford better hardware, more games, that kind of stuff for future content. And genuinely, if you've made it 28 minutes in right now, this long, and you've stuck around all this time, I wanted to say you are genuinely special. I don't know why you enjoy listening to my random bullshit so much, but I'm glad you do. I'm glad you find some enjoyment out of it. I'm glad you can sit here and maybe even just zone out while listening to me. I appreciate that, and that makes you special, and you need to hear it. But to everybody else, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.